I'd like to start with a question. How many students are here today? Please raise your hands up for me. Nice. Okay, thank you. So, as a student, I would usually introduce myself like this. My name is Lina and I'm an architecture student. So, the next question that I would usually get is, how is school? To which I respond, school is great, thanks for asking. And so, up until this moment, this is a normal conversation, you may think, but many people are actually confused by my response. They may even insist upon their question. And I get that, because if you ask an architecture student how school is, their response will be a little like this. School is exhausting. I'm exhausted. I haven't slept in 2 days. I have this due date coming next week because there's always a due date coming next week. And it's just going to be a series of sad stories. And I get that because that was me 2 years ago when I was in the middle of my second year of architecture school. I was in the middle of endless work, me chasing deadlines when deadlines were chasing me, and I was super frustrated. Now, in the middle of all of that, I asked myself a question. Is this all there is to being a student? Okay. So, not only did that shift my entire perspective on the matter, but it also gave me a better and different understanding of it. And it gave me a better experience throughout the following year, which is my second year. So, okay. So, in order, and I finally understand that being a student is actually a mindset. So, in order to demonstrate this mindset to you, I would like to introduce you to Ali. Now, Ali has just finished high school and he's considering going to college because ultimately he's interested in careers that requires college education. So, the first step, he knows his destination. He has a vision. So, because the first step in anything that you want to do is to know what you're going to do. But he's not quite sure how to get there. So he asks for guidance. Now, this way, he will get a better insight of what he's getting himself into. And so, he gathers all the necessary information and he eventually goes to college. Now, along the way, Ali finds his mentor. Now, finding a mentor may not be quite obvious, but it's not very difficult. A mentor doesn't have to be a teacher. It could be a family member, a friend, a colleague, a famous character, or even a fictional one. Now, a mentor is someone who teaches you how to think. And for Ali, his mentor will help him learn and grow in many ways beyond the context of his study, which is why having a mentor is really important to him. So, okay. Now, fast forward in time, Ali is in his second year of school and he's just navigating his student life. So he wants to make the best of where he is. So he tries different stuff because he understands that as a student, he has a lot of opportunities. And these years aren't merely about academics. They're about many more things. And so he tries different stuff. He finds this volunteering opportunity for an association at school that he applies for, and he hears about this new association at school. Sorry, a new club at school, so he joins. Now he does all of that not only to get to know himself better and to get out of his comfort zone, but because this way he will gain connections and acquaintances that other way was impossible for him to make. Now these people share a lot of interests with him, which is why he will probably meet them again along the way, and these kind of connections are really beneficial long term. Now, Ali is aware. Things will get messy between school and work, family and friends when there is not enough hours in the day, and with all the exhaustion, Ali is aware. He's aware of where he is and what he's doing. Awareness is the why. That he's doing all of this because these student years are his training period for what's coming next. So he sees every deadline, every project, and every presentation is just preparing him for what's coming next. Now, he knows his place, so he changed to fit in it or he changed it. And so when he started this journey and he decided to become a student, he wanted to become something that he wasn't when he first started. It's like shaping steel into a specific section. So he's constantly evaluating if this is the right section for him, because he's not afraid to turn around and get out on the right track if he ever felt that a decision that he took isn't wrong. Not necessarily that decision or choice was wrong at the time he made, but hanging on to it any longer will be very harmful long run. And so Ali is committed. Now, commitment is what got him all the way throughout all these years. Commitment is a commitment. It's keeping on despite of everything. That he's doing everything for something bigger than deadlines and good grades. It's first and foremost for himself and for his future self that one day will thank him for everything he's done. Now, all of that doesn't matter without attitude. It means nothing. Attitude is something that you radiate to people. Sure, you may have a great mind, but no one will care about your mind without your attitude, if you had a bad one. Now, having a bad attitude can only take 1 minute, but having a good attitude takes a lifetime. And so, he tries his best to keep his best attitude possible, because people will always remember your attitude over your accomplishments. Now, finally, as Ali is graduating, he knows there is a lot waiting for him, but he knows where he's been. He will always ask for answers and help when he don't know what to do. He remembers his mentor's word. He'll always try new stuff. He will try to keep in touch with his connections while making new ones. And he will remember all his experiences and keep his good attitude. But most importantly, he will keep this mindset. Now, this may be the end of his student years, but this is not the end of him being a student, because we start as students and then we become something else. Now, in life, we're training and we're learning. And as long as we're learning, we remain students. So, I'd like to repeat my question. How many students are here today? Thank you.